Hello there, everyone. My name is Oversoul. This is Oversoul Gaming, and welcome to Man of Medan. Yes, it's pronounced Medan according to the developers, but we'll see how the characters say it. Don't play alone. Well, I'm sorry, but I don't have any friends, so I'm gonna have to. Play alone it is. Yeah, they added multiplayer to this one, which I thought was kind of cool concept. New story, please. Thank you. Theatrical cut, of course. We have to do the original before we can do the alternate version. So the Curator's Cut, by the way, is a pre-order DLC that allows you to replay the entire game from a different perspective. So every scene, when you were controlling one character, in that scene, you'll get to control a completely different character in the Curator's Cut and see things from their perspective. Anyways, hi. This is, a spiritual successor to Until Dawn. It's by the same developers, Supermassive. It plays the same way. It's choice-based, stuff like that. Okay, so this looks like an old World War II setting or something like that, or Vietnam maybe. So I'm going to assume that this is the setup for the story, like for the spooky. Because I already know the general premise of this. 4 asshole friends go out on an adventure on the ocean to dive for some sunken treasure or something on an old plane, and they wake up some kind of ancient evil or ghosts or something. And anyways, like Until Dawn, everybody can die, everybody can survive, or any combination of the above. And with that being the case, we have to be careful about our choices and make sure we don't fail QuickTime events, as both of those things can lead to the demise of characters.
We better mosey on back to the ship.
Whoa. Stop the presses.
What?
Looks like old Charlie Charming's got a little business to attend to.
So they're in Asia.
你
So I'm
能搏
assuming
斗吗，勇士？
in
Can I fight?
Hey, give me a quarter.
Why?
I'm gonna find out my future. Let's have it. What's in store for me, Pop?
你对这些牌有疑问吗？
Okay, so this is giving us the...
So,
Oh!
when am I gonna hit the jackpot? You know, all that glitz and glamour.
All I did was point the cursor at the choice and it went with it. So I think we have to be a little more careful this time about that. I was actually just trying to highlight the 2 choices as I talked to you guys about them, but it chose that shit. I didn't have to press a button, I just had to move the cursor. So I guess just moving the cursor is enough this time. Dragon for heart, bamboo for brains. This guy seems like the kind of guy that would go with the dragon, though. That time I actually had to fill the
看
circle.
这张牌，告诉我，你看到了什么？
I see a red spot. Press and hold R2 to pick up objects. Yeah, it's exactly like Until Dawn. Of course, it's the same developer, same type of game.
It looks like a fish.
But this
你
game
的
is
财富
actually... Your
可能来
fortune
自任何方向，
may come from any direction,
但是
like a mysterious
当
wind.
这样的风吹
But
来，
when a wind like this may blow,
死亡和厄运
Death and doom are
肯
sure
定
to
会
follow.
随之而来。
Doom? Wait, what? What does that mean? Hey, what does that mean? What the hell, man?
it was only a quarter. Traits updated. Oh, so Joe is reckless, insecure, selfish, and altruistic. Not guarded or eager, though. Those are faded in the back, only a little bit.
Let me get a go at it.
Oh yeah? Think you got the stuff?
你能比你的朋友打得更好吗，勇士？
Fine.
Can you do better?
Sure. Let me another quarter.
Gonna start a
This
tab.
This is gonna be a QuickTime event, tutorial, I bet.
I'll give it a whirl.
Anyways, this game is actually the first in an anthology series of horror games that that Supermassive is working on called the Dark Pictures Anthology. Not too hard so far.
我以为你说你可以搏斗。
I'm fucking being flawless right now. What do you mean? I haven't failed a single QuickTime event. Exactly. Ooh, that one was fast. That one was fast too. That worries me a little. Damn! Dude! Shh! Are you shitting me? Until Dawn did have some of those though too, if I remember.
Yeah. Looks like I'm the karate master now. Wouldn't you know
为
it?
什么我在
Hey,
这个
I got
岛
a
之上
trophy for
浪
not
费时
failing that, I
间？
bet.
Hey, Chuck, we better get back to the ship. We don't want to get stranded.
Come on, man. Just let me ask another question.
We really need to get back.
Yeah, good idea. Anyways, so yeah, they're gonna do a whole series of horror games just like this. You know, choice-based, story-focused, anyone can live, anyone can die, QuickTime events, interacting, walking around, interacting with stuff, all that. Basically, they're all gonna play like Until Dawn. With a few exceptions here and there in terms of added or subtracted mechanics, I imagine. Like, they'll probably evolve throughout the years. But I'm hoping the core concept stays the same regardless. You know? And like this one added multiplayer, for example. And if you're curious about that, by the way, there's two ways that they can do multiplayer in this. One of them is that you and a friend play online together, and you are assigned different characters each scene. Like there might be a scene where the main characters decide to split off for whatever stupid reason, because it's horror, obviously. And so, in those scenarios, you would be in control of one character in one area, and your friend, over the internet,
Hey, where's my 50 cents?
they would be in control of the other
50
character.
cents? What 50 cents?
That's in the
man.
other, wherever they're doing, you know.
Buzz off, buddy.
Nobody pushes me around.
Oh, damn, man. How drunk are these assholes, really?
In my medical opinion, these men appear to be drunk off their rear ends.
Oh, okay, well, thank you for answering me.
Get this one to the medical board. Throw the other in the brig. And keep him there.
This game is surprisingly quiet. Maybe I just don't have the TV up enough. Anywho, it won't be as quiet to me now, to you guys when watching it, as it is to me now, because obviously, if the volume's too low, I'm gonna fix that in editing. I'm excited to really get into the meat of this, but all things considered, if they were gonna choose one, if they were gonna choose a monster story to start with, I don't know if Ghost Ship was exactly the right beginning. I mean, that one's so overdone. What would I have liked to have seen? I don't know. I'm just hoping it's executed well. Also, this prologue is a complete surprise. I had no idea this is where the game actually starts. I was thinking it started in what we've all seen so far with the four friends on the boat in the present day. But it is a horror story. And 9 times out of 10, a horror story starts with the past. Like, you know, something evil or spooky or bad happens a long time ago, and then it fast forwards to like several years or whatever into the future, to the present day. I can interact with things. Oh shit!
What the hell?
Hey, there's a 50 cents he owes you. Okay, so your first reaction is to pick up this key, and you have no idea what it goes to. I mean, there should not be a dead guy in your locker, because you are on boat and in army. You know, this would be something that you would want to report to your superior immediately, because obviously it means somebody killed him, and there's shenanigans afoot, perhaps an enemy infiltration. This seems like it should be a bigger deal than it is to him right now. Two Pops, come back soon. He has a child. A young sunny boy. Yeah. That's what the key was, to open the padlock from the inside? Oh, did they lock them in there because they were drunk? That kind of makes sense. This game is cinematic, by the way. That's why it has the letterbox bars on the top and bottom of the screen. Of course, I'm floating over one of them, so that kind of takes away from it a little bit. Fixed camera angles. I'm getting old school Resident Evil vibes here.
Howdy, Charlie. How's your time off?
Just get me out of here already.
Seriously?
What's going on up there? Heard aircraft and gunfire.
Me too. And there was a corpse
What?
in the sick bay.
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here.
Thank you! A good reaction. A sensible reaction. In some sense. Oh, fuck! I get the feeling... Oh, press X in time with the heartbeat to keep calm. Okay, so this is more tutorial stuff. Am I just supposed to press it on the... Yeah, that's different. Is he trying to kill them? Why? Okay, that heartbeat stuff definitely adds a level of intensity to this. And it's kind of like the don't move sections in Until Dawn, but not as hard, but just as intense. Oh, biscuits and taters. I didn't even see it. I wasn't looking. I mean, I heard it, but oh, shit. I see that shiny on the door handle over there, which means that's the way we're supposed to go. Oh, I can peek in here. I can turn around. There you go. Oh, no, he'll try to open it, but it not open. Alright. Just the way he looked back at that man. Huh? You not gonna follow me? What? Huh? Fuck you say?
Hey, Charlie, help!
The guy I'm playing as kind of reminds me of Shane from The Walking Dead for some reason. Oh, okay. I almost didn't do that.
Fuck no. Yeah,
All right.
you said it. Foobar and then some.
That's already gotten old. And it's only happened twice. Spread your shit out more evenly, guys. Come on, Supermassive. You made Until Dawn! You should be taking steps forward, not backward. And here's the thing. Until Dawn gets away with what it gets away with because
another stiff?
it's
Who's the
self-aware.
lucky winner?
It's intentionally campy because it's a love letter to campy horror in general. It's kind of like the movie Cabin in the Woods. Oh, cool, if you stand still, it zooms in on the character's very weird face movements. Alright, yeah, it's unsettling.
Oh, damn it, Buckley. Last time I saw him in the mess hall, he was fit as a fiddle.
Poor fucker.
He's freaking froze, like his body's in rigor mortis. He's got no pupils in his eyes just went deathly ghostly white. Yeah, there's some demons or ghosts or something on this one. The developers were kind of mum on exactly what the monster is in this one, because every one of these Dark Pictures anthology games that they are going to end up doing, each one of them is going to be a different type of horror. So, you know, you're going to have, kind of like how American Horror Story is, the show, if you've ever seen that, every season is a different horror theme. You know, you had the haunted house, you had the asylum, you had the apocalypse, you had the clowns, the circus, and all that stuff. Hold L1 to walk faster, okay. Yeah, let's split up. Let's not split up. That's a bad idea. Hold on, wait for me. There's probably a collectible over there, but I'm too scared to go look.
So, is it just me? Or are you getting a real strange feeling right now?
Do I look like a guy who likes to talk about his feelings?
You look like a mess on wheels, Chuck.
I ain't the only one.
Great. Good company.
Let's just get up on deck.
Yeah.
Fine.
Agreed.
I would say that they have a very unnatural reaction to death, but it just clicked with me that they are
Chuck?
in the army.
You see that kid over there?
No? You feeling alright?
They're probably very used to seeing a lot of death, so, you know, they've probably become desensitized and learned how to get over it quick. Or they're just so in shock, and adrenaline in the moment is leaving them
Charlie,
unable to
get over
fully
here.
emotionally process because they're so on edge and scared about what's killing everything. Survival is the focus right now, not mourning, you know? Whatever they woke up, or whatever that lightning strike woke up, because that's what happened. You saw that shit. What an unfortunate circumstantial thing. Like... I should definitely pay. There's that child boy again. I definitely am gonna have to pay attention here.
Hey, come here.
You know, I'm gonna get every last one of the Dark Pictures anthology games that they do, but I can tell you right now, some of them I'm probably going to love, and some of them I'm probably not going to
Oh, God,
like.
no. Charlie!
Oh, now you care, now that it was the one that you were close to. Because, like, if they do a zombie one, for example, you know, just, zombies are so... done. You know what? I had the choice to not do that, too. I don't know why I chose to do that. What if that kid was actually real? Did I just kill a kid? Why did I do that? Nope, he's dead. He's a ghost. Oh, yes. Okay, but here's my question. What if I hadn't shot at him? Of course, I'll have to play again to find out. I was careful about going down a hallway by myself in case it was a dead end
Mayday!
rather than a collectible or
Is
whatever.
anyone there? Hello, can anyone out there hear me?
But
Oh, come
I went all
on!
out with the gun.
Come on, damn it!
I need to be more careful because there's only like 5 characters in this one, you know, and there's a lot more
What the hell
death
is that?
potential. So, what the hell is that? That thing's got multiple arms. Did you see that shadow? Wait, what if this is like a grab bag of different monsters? Like if it's not just one thing?
No, no.
Like maybe it's not just ghosts. You know, maybe it's like ghosts and demons or something like that. Because that 4-armed thing, that's not a ghost. That's something else. And I'm horrified of what it might be. That's some crazy shit.
Won't you stay?
Okay, so first of all, hold on, can I pause this? Okay, so first of all, I disappeared for that part so you could enjoy the opening, but I just wanted to point out a couple of things. One, that was a remake, or like a remix, or a cover of the song from the opening of Until Dawn. It's the same song, just done by a different artist in a different style. Two, the graphics in that opening scene were absolutely amazing. That almost looked live action. The only times it didn't was when you were looking directly at his face. Everything else looked real, though. Three, I'm really, really hoping that that is the official opening to all of the Dark Pictures anthology games. And I'm thinking it might be, and here's why. Because I'm pretty sure all of those paintings that were moving, and like all the imagery that you saw moving as he was walking down that hallway, and like just the stuff that would like crossfade into the foreground or background and all that. Like the guy with the sack on his head gyrating, and like the ghost girl and stuff. My hope is that those were all scenes from future Dark Pictures anthology games. Like, those are ideas for the future, like things that they want to do. You know, that would be awesome. So, you know, so this is kind of like a Twilight Zone or something like that, or whatever that Richard Pryor... Did he do... Was that Twilight? Anyways, no, not Richard Pryor. Who that... That's a comedian. Vincent Price. That's what I meant to say. Vincent Price. This guy is like Vincent Price. The Vincent Price of video games right here. He's played by Peter Stormare, by the way. This is the same guy who played the therapist in Until Dawn.
And welcome
the carnival attendant
to my repository
in Rush of Blood. Apparently in this game, he does like he did in Until Dawn, and he breaks up each scene to kind of tell you how you're doing so far. And I'm hoping that he'll be a reoccurring character throughout the entire Dark Pictures anthology as the curator, as the Vincent Price type character who hosts
I am the
show.
curator.
You know.
The curator of stories.
Yes. See?
Stories of love and hate, greed and beauty, life and death.
And tonight's story...
Stories such as this one. I'm here to record the story you choose to tell. You see, this tale is only part written, and the choices you make will complete it, and determine whether the lives of those with whom you are interfering continue to flourish, or whether they are snuffed out.
It's not so cut and dry, though.
You see, we each make decisions according to our own moral compass. And we have to live with those decisions, or die by them. But you shouldn't fear death. It is, after all, inevitable. It is the tax one pays for having lived, and it comes, eventually, to everybody. Still, none of us want for it to come too soon, do we?
Nay.
As in life, the actions you take matter. The choices you make will affect others. I'll be keeping a close eye on your progress. It's not my place to interfere, but I might be persuaded to offer the occasional hint. Here's one for free. There are pictures in this world that can show you some possible futures.
Just like the totems.
If you can find them and study them, they may just help you to make better decisions.
Just like the totems in Until Dawn.
Or should I say, decisions that result in the outcomes you would prefer.
True, because I may
That's
prefer
all for the moment. We'll talk again soon enough. We'll have the opportunity to account for all the actions that you've taken, or whatever mess you've made.
Thanks. He's not wrong, though, because I'm prone to mistakes, and there's a chance I'm gonna get everybody killed before the story even ends. Look, I'll be happy if I can get at least one person out of this alive, okay? That's my goal. At least get one to the ending credits. One person to the credits. That's what we're shooting for. Low standards. Over here on Oversoul Gaming, we have low standards. Witty, Brad, Alex's brother and innocent. He's witty and innocent. Okay. The Duke of Milan. Alex. Okay, so that's the brother to the other guy. Alex and Brad. So Brad and Alex are brothers, and Alex
Maybe not
is
enough?
the
If we run out,
boyfriend
we can always call for backup.
of Julia.
So, look. I've never been down there before.
Down.
The water, diving. Or maybe you could show me how the pros do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah?
I mean, are you serious you came out here without taking any lessons?
Kind of, yeah.
That was dumb.
I wanted to. I just didn't have time, you know? I had to work all summer.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Whoa, careful. That dive cam is, like, super expensive.
Little bro, be cool.
What?
Julia and Conrad are, you know, how do I say it? Super fucking loaded.
So?
So don't sweat the little stuff, man. It's not cool. Don't make me regret letting you tag along.
Dude,
Relatable.
you know I'm not, like, the best around new people. Whatever. Just shut up.
Brad, you're not on this trip because you're my bro. I mean, you are my brother, but I mean, like, we're buddies, you know?
Kinda.
We're just out here to fucking hang, cool out, and kick it.
The guy playing Alex sounds
Let's just kick it
familiar.
and be legends, man. All right, amigo. Calvary's almost here.
Cool.
Sorry I'm a little snappy. I'm just... When you in medical school would be stressful, you know?
Total shocker.
And man, the long distance thing with Julia, it's been rough.
Empathetic.
Yeah, I gotcha. It must be tough. No worries, man.
Huh? Yep. Right on cue.
What?
Conrad doesn't think we have enough beer.
Ah, I guess I keep these in an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
Relationship updated. His relationship with Alex increased. Ah, I see. We have some, Oh, they actually have a relationship meter in this one. Interesting. Kind of like a Dragon Age type, or Mass Effect element. Alright. And I do think I remember the developer saying in an interview that
can I
that
get
will
your input on
actually...
something?
Your relationship with other characters in this game can actually play an effect into the character's survival rate, too. Like, there's a good chance, for example, I think Until Dawn did something like this, too, where, there's a good chance where, if someone doesn't like you, they may not save you, from being killed by something, you know, or something like that, you know, so, like, say you and another character are running from something and you happen to piss that other character off at some point, they may decide to just leave you for dead. You know, there was something like that in Until Dawn where Ashley, I think it was, would not open the door for Chris if you pissed her off earlier, and she would just sit there and watch him die, get his head ripped right off by Wendigo. She didn't give a fuck, you know. It was cold. She's cold, a cold bitch in that outcome.
It's kind of a big thing I'm trying to make a decision about.
About finishing med school?
No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? I don't know what's the right thing to do.
Go with your gut.
Go with your gut. If it's right, you'll know.
Bearing updated. What did that do? Proposal. Brad told Alex to follow his gut. Okay. That's a bearing. Is that like the butterfly effect? See, now this makes me think that that was an important choice that's going to lead to something later. I see. Bearings are like the butterfly effect in this one. Oh, and here comes the other two.
Hey!
Julia, Conrad's sister, Alex's girlfriend. And Conrad is Julia's brother. Okay. And that's Shawn Ashmore, by the way, playing him. You may recognize him from that Kevin Bacon show, The Following.
Sorry.
That was short-lived.
Connie,
or,
this is Alex.
Hey.
What's up, man?
He's been on a bunch of shows, actually.
Watch it, sis. Lady Killer, right here.
He's also the main
Good to finally meet you,
protagonist
Conrad.
of the Remedy game
Brad, by
Quantum
the way,
Break
my little
on
bro.
Xbox One.
Hey.
Bradley! Feel like I already know you. I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, likewise.
Miss me?
Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me?
Every second.
That's a lot of seconds, cowboy. I mean, I would have gone with minutes.
Yeah, cool. Let's do
Yeah,
that.
cool. Tight. I love beer.
Stop.
Sorry, but that excuse does not hold water.
Right on, Radical. I like the cut of your ship.
It's jib.
Don't ruin it.
He was, yeah.
You ever do any diving before?
Never.
No, actually. Never done it before.
Water virgin. Nice. Hey, we're gonna pop your cherry. Together.
I can already tell this guy's gonna be a douchebag, but will grow to be likable later. He's Mike. He's the Mike of this game. And here comes character number
Where's the old
5.
crust bucket skipper anyhow?
Fliss, captain of the Duke of Milan. They were expecting a salty old sea dog, and they got this young French African girl.
I'd invite you to make yourselves at home, but, So is everybody on board and ready to go?
And here's our main cast for the Man of Medan. These are the 5 people we have to try and keep alive to the end of the game.
You're selling, I'm buying.
Damn! Wow, what a perfect stopping point. Alright, so that's gonna be it for now. For the first episode anyways. I'm gonna go straight into recording the second one, and then unfortunately that's all the time I'm gonna have for today because I have to work. I mean, you know, the other work. You know, the one at the place with the tacos. Anyways, that'll be it for this episode. I'm enjoying this so far. The reviews are definitely underselling it. They're like, oh, it's so boring. Not to me! I'm enjoying it, damn. Like, the shit started off like, ka-ka-pow! I mean, it's probably gonna get slow-paced now because they gotta do the character development, because that's how it always works, you know? But, I like it so far. Alright? But I'd be curious to know what you think. So let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave it a like, and as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye!